Hello, my name's Freddie Sunshine. I was asked to be a guest lecturer by Mr. Vandenberg on Catholic Online. He wants to go over a few things with you. All right, some of y'all are trying to use Catholic Online as a resource for your research papers. I'm going to tell you, don't do it. It's not worth it. The only scholarly source on there is a Catholic encyclopedia from the early 20th century. Guess what? It's the same one as you're going to find on newadvent.org. Just go to New Advent. All right? So don't use Catholic Online. All right, now my brother PJ is going to come on up and talk to you a little bit about citing images and using Wikimedia Commons. Hello, glad to be here today. All right, so y'all are looking for some images. I got a hint for you. All right, here's how you go: Wikimedia Commons. Go to Google, search Wikimedia Commons. Don't ask how I'm typing. But Wikimedia Commons, or you can go to commons.wikimedia.org. Boom. All right, let's say you're covering St. Ignatius of Loyola. Search for Ignatius. You're going to have to find an image that looks good. So, next 20. There's one that I'm looking for. I found it earlier. It's a real good one. It's a nice little sketch-like thing. Okay, next 20. That didn't work. Bear with me here for a second. There we go. There's St. Ignatius. That's a nice little sketch of him. He's crying. Don't know why, but here you go. So you got the image. You can copy that, put it in your presentation. All right. Now look down here. Licensing. Public domain. What that means is you can use it. All right. It'll always tell you what kind of licensing it is. Creative Commons is another one. Okay, but if it's public domain, Creative Commons, you can usually use it. You just have to attribute it usually for Creative Commons. So boom, there's a nice photo. You can go ahead and put that in your presentation. Now I got Joyous Joey coming on over. Oh, wait a second. I got to talk about Unsplash real fast. Okay, you can also use other free image sites. I've just found Unsplash. This is one where photographers can upload their own photos. So let's say you want a nice mountain stream. I apologize for the delay, but let's say you want a nice mountain stream. Got some nice photos of mountain stream right here. All right, so you can take that and you can use that. You just got a site. This is from Alberto Roldan from unsplash.com. Put the URL. All right, now on to Joyous Joey. Excuse me, there was a change in the order. It's going on to my sister Cece. Why, hello there. It's so nice to be here. Just trying to hang out. All right, let me go ahead and find some nice quotes. Some of y'all are looking for quotes online. It's tough to find them. So let's say you're covering St. Philip Neri. All right, you want some nice Philip Neri quotes. All right, so top 25 quotes by Philip Neri. A to Z quotes. This is a nice quote. All right, so let's say you want this one, but you don't know where it's coming from. Okay, you can't quote A to Z quotes because it's not a very trustworthy source. So what you got to do is go on to copy that quote, Control C, go back to Google. Now, type that quote in, or rather paste it, and then Philip Neri, all right. And you got to find some source that's going to tell you where that quote came from. Now, most of these are not going to be reliable, but when you can go ahead and find, hey, the life of St. Philip Neri, this is a Google Books entry. So, this looks promising. Go on down to the bottom, Hey, look at that, there's a quote. All right, well, that's where it comes from then. So, now you got to figure out, how do I cite this book? Well, you can go on about this book over to this page. Okay, Alfonso Capicelatro wrote this book, Life of St. Philip Neri, Apostle of Rome, Volume 1. Go down to the bottom, and boom, here's all your information that you need. All right? So, there's your source. It's a real, legitimate source. You got to find the at least original source or some book that actually has that quote in it. Okay? Most of the quotes you find on the internet are not worth it. They are not real. Or they might be real, but you can't prove it. All right. Now on to my brother Joyous Joey to talk about a little trick here. I'm okay. Hello, I'm Joyous Joey. Don't ask me how I got that name. I got a tip and trick for you on how to cite things very quickly. All right. Some of y'all are using this citation conjecture creator thing. I don't know. You guys know what you call it, but this is a better way. If you're going to use a citation generator, here's how you do it. All right. calvin.edu/library/nightsite/index.php. Just type nightsite into Google. All right. Here's what's going to happen. Go to MLA Basic Book. Okay, homepage. I kind of jumped to the end in here. All right, cite in a basic book in MLA format. All right, so here you go. You enter your author's name, your book title, your edition, your volume, publishing city, all that good stuff. Now I'm going to go back and show you exactly how I did that. Okay, translator. Okay, because you notice here, Google Books, it's got the title, it's got the author, it's got the translator, publisher, all that good stuff. All right, so you just plug that information into here, make sure it's MLA format. All right, and then you hit submit. And boom, there's your MLA citation right there. You can copy and paste that, make sure you fit the formatting into your presentation, and you are good to go. Now, one more trick on this, because this is a 577 character long URL. Okay, you use that, you are using too long of a URL. So, how do you make that a little smaller? How do you make that big URL not just small, but minuscule? Now, minuscule is not the right word. Maybe tiny. Maybe a tiny URL. That would be better. All right, on to my little baby sister here, Gracie MooMoo. Hello, I'm Gracie MooMoo. I want to make this tiny like me. All right, you give me that big grown-up URL. Control C. Now, let's find tinyurl.com. Enter a long URL to make tiny. Control V. Make tiny URL. Do it, please. There. Okay, it's only 221 characters, but now I've got a 27 character one. So now, this is my tiny URL, copy to clipboard, boom, that's what I'm going to put into my citation. Hence how this has a tiny URL in the citation. All right? All right. Well, I think that's all we got. So those are some tips and tricks for your research projects here. If you got any more questions, go ahead and ask that amazing theology teacher you got. And maybe he'll have to make another video to clarify, or maybe he'll just answer your question in class. We'll see. All right, have a good day.